markets update now. The JSE may start off February on a positive note on Tuesday, having eked out gains in January in what was a turbulent month. Local news is also positive on Tuesday, with COVID-19 restrictions being eased, including without those without symptoms who no longer have to isolate, even if they do test positive. Carmen Mpelwane is portfolio manager at Absa Asset Management. She joins us now to talk us through the latest on the markets. Carmen, good morning to you. The JSE, how are things looking in early trade?
Good morning. So we've opened up positive this morning, up about 72 bips. We've seen some trading updates come out, and that most positively from Aspen, and that stock up about 5% this morning. And then we also see a boost and tailwind from the resources sector this morning.
Yeah, let's talk commodities. Oil prices climbing higher in early trade, hovering near the 7-year highs, which hit last week, while gold prices, on the other hand, was flat. Talk us through the sentiments there that are driving these moves.
Yeah, so the expectation is that OPEC Plus is looking to give some guidance in terms of the increase in supply for March. Having said that, the market appears to have little confidence in their ability to fill this guidance. So last year in November, we saw them only reaching 60% supply hike of what was guided at that point. So it seems that there is a concern around supply and possible supply constraints for them. That has given support to the oil price. On the gold price side, there's been lots of concern around inflation. And this too comes after the Fed gave their cautious outlook in terms of they starting to increase in March. So unlikely to see an aggressive 50 bips hike. So that has given some sort of languishing in the gold price at this point.
Let's talk company news. The Vodacom Group publishing its trading update for the quarter, which ended on the 31st of December 2021. How have they fared in the period under review?
Yeah, so for the third quarter, largely in line with what management had guided, group revenue up 6.4%. On the service revenue side, we've seen most of that come from the international service revenue, and that was fueled by data sales increases as well as the M-Pesa, which we saw has given a boost to the group. Having said that, it's still a laggard to MTN at this point, and this morning the stock price has opened slightly down.
Let's conclude with AngloGold Ashanti, which also released its trading statement for the year, which ended on the 31st of December 2021. How are things looking for them?
Yeah, so it looks to be a miss at the midpoint of guidance. So guidance is between 36 to 42% down on the earnings level, but at midpoint it's about 10% under what consensus is looking for. So they've said that this is largely because they've seen a decline in the volume of sales of gold, number one. But at the bottom, well, further down, we're likely to see significant increase in costs, number one. And that was fueled by a number of things. So one of costs has been a key thing. In terms of production, they weren't able to get to the levels that they had hoped for. And that was due to COVID. And we also saw one of their biggest operations closing for a period of time. So we're likely to see lots of pressure on the cost side, and this has resulted in this miss for earnings.
Carmen Mpelwane, thank you very much for that markets update. She is portfolio manager at Absa Asset Management.